Mickey's Mousetrap. It's coming soon. Oh, you're going to get ready for this. I'm excited about this. Now, a lot of us know that, Mickey Mouse, or not Mickey Mouse, the movie Steamboat Willie has fallen into the public domain. How does that happen? When a property's been around for 100 years, that, and I'm sure there's more to it, and a lawyer can explain it. But last year, Winnie the Pooh fell into public domain, and we saw Pooh, Blood and Honey, or more accurately, I saw Pooh, Blood and Honey. Why? Because Alan is too afraid to see horror. Isn't that true, Alan?
I would have seen that one. I just couldn't get to the theater in time to see it.
Okay, well,
I will be seeing this, believe me.
I love movies like this. I think they're fun. Are they great? Not necessarily. But here's the poster for Mickey's Mousetrap. Literally dropped New Year's Day, making the rounds. It is currently on the Film Threat YouTube channel. So I'm just going to go there right now. I'm going to go to the Film Threat. Oh, specifically, let me share screen here. We're going to watch it together. I have not seen this, to be clear. I haven't seen it. So let's get to it. This is okay. I gotta set all this up. Gonna be a better way to do this.
I know.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Let's get to it. So we have 3 channels for Threat. We have our main channel where we do live streams and reviews. We're live streaming right now. We have 2 sister channels. One is Film Threat Interviews, which is right here. You get interviews with, all sorts of filmmakers, actors, lots of fun. And we also have Film Threat Trailers. Okay. All of these channels are connected. On Film Threat Trailers, we do play a lot of indie film trailers. Okay. So you'll get some trailers. We don't tend to go for the ones like Dune or whatnot. But like a lot of indie films, like from companies like Lionsgate, among others, and also small individual filmmakers that allow us to post their trailers. And we posted the trailer this morning. Thank you, Wes, for Mickey's Mousetrap, Blood and Honey. We're going to check. First of all, I got to get it set up. I'm sure there's an ad. I have to.
No, that's the movie. That's the movie.
That's the movie. Okay. I'm going to share audio here and we're going to watch it together. It's a 2-minute. It's like a 2-minute trailer. There's a little tease at the end for the Film Threat YouTube channel, but can you see this okay, Alan?
Yeah.
Let's watch the trailer for Mickey's Mousetrap. Here we go.
Turn it down.
This is the best party that we can.
What's that?
Yeah, turn the volume down on the YouTube trailer there.
Turn the volume down on the YouTube trailer?
Yeah, maybe like to 75%. Yeah, there you go. Try that. Okay,
we'll start again. Start again. Here we go, folks. We're watching it together.
These are the best party that we can throw.
I've seen some rejections in my time, but man, that was a cool one. There's blood all over the jungle gym. Blood? Yes. Yeah, he's like completely in love with me already. It's totally disgusting. Put the phone down! Put the phone down, please! I'd like to do that. I've already started. No, Gina, turn around, please! Gina!
I'll be right back.
And he's dead.
What?
Like if he was in a horror movie, you'd never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
Where the hell did he go?
in this. Hashtag the mouse is out. I don't know. Alan, what are your thoughts on this? Hang on, I gotta pause it.
You gotta, yeah.
What are your thoughts? It
m-
reminds me of Pooh, Blood, and Honey.
yeah.
It just reminds me of that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just as good. I mean, look, it's in the public domain. I applaud these things just because you can do it, and I think there are people when I mentioned to people that we were going to have the filmmaker and the star on, there's a lot of copyright questions that were that I've been asked to ask. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see just kind of can they get away with it.
Well, first of all, I can't wait to ask them. When we have them on the show, they're going to be showing up in about 20 minutes, and we'll talk to them about it. We're going to watch more Mickey Mouse stuff here in a second, but I want to know, what are the legalities?
Mm-hmm.
What can you get away with? I know it's the specific design of Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie, which is a different design than Disney uses for their theme parks. And they've even gone out of the way to, about every 20 years, they do like a new design of Mickey. There's like this sort of modern Mickey cartoons where Mickey looks very different than older Mickey cartoons from the 50s and 70s and whatnot. So I'm curious if that's part of what they can do, is they can trademark the design in addition to the character.
Yeah, I mean, I'll point out I was listening to That Part Place yesterday. I forget if it's Valiant. No, it's not Valiant's, but it's WDW Pro, his show, and he had Legal Mindset on there, and they were talking about this. And one of the biggest things was confusion, that you're not confusing the idea that this is not a Disney film. And the other thing was the use of the actual Steamboat Willie footage that we saw in the trailer there. And the question there becomes, what version of that, what is the version of that Steamboat Willie that they're using? Was it something that Disney put out recently as a new scan? Or was it maybe a copy of a print which they can use? And so, that's the questions I think they're going to have to answer if they want to keep Disney off their back.
Right. Well, we'll find out. I mean, they haven't shut it down. They haven't copyright claimed it. They haven't done anything like that. So, we're about to see. All right, we're going to switch. And there's another trailer that released. All of these released within the first day or two. So I was like having a field day looking up all this stuff, which is crazy. This is called The Gray Mickey. It's an AI animated trailer. I don't know what the story is behind this. It's short, I think. Take a look at it. It's 1 minute and 13 seconds. So let me share screen again. We're just going to take a look at this. We'll do a commentary on it. Here we go. This is an AI animated The Gray Mickey. Let's check it out. Here we go.
They tried to control me. Endless lawyers, executives, money men, to keep me a slave, so I could be their money machine and pacify the lowly masses. But they could only hold me for so long. Are you ready, boys and girls? It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of love, hearts, and a world of fears. It's a world that we share, and we're away. It's a small world
I mean, I don't know, Alan.
We're not lawyers. Because the first thing that jumps out at me is it's a small world. Yeah,
well,
it's a small world. That's not in public domain.
Right. I think they're going to run into some problems with that.
And
That
I
could
don't think
be.
that Mickey is Steamboat Willie Mickey either.
I don't think that
And you
AI
you
is
could claim that it's a fan piece. You could also claim
right.
that it's parody, and I think that's where they could probably get away with it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely
Well,
parody.
yeah, it probably falls under fair use for parody, but yeah, the song, I don't know, man, because you can get away with doing a cover of a song, but you still have to pay the person who has the
Yeah,
song rights. So
which
that's
is
like a
Disney.
trick that's a trick actually that I'm told that Michael Bay uses in all of his films. If he wants
Mhm.
to have a Rolling Stones song, he just has an unknown band cover a Rolling Stones song. He pays for the publishing rights, and then he's able to use the Rolling Stones, and it's such a good sound alike, but you're not paying the band, which would be hugely expensive. So he gets all these pop songs in his movies, but he's not paying crazy money for them. We're gonna look at one last Mickey Mouse related thing here. It is, well, you know what? I don't know if you have you heard of this, Al? Wait, no, we'll do one more thing. Okay. This is the Mickey game. There's a game trailer. Okay. Let's take a look at this game trailer. I forget the name of it, but here's the game teaser here. Is this it? I have 3 different links. We're going to find out which one it is pretty quickly here. I think it's a minute. This is an actual game. Oh, wait, that one's not it. This is the game reveal. It's 18 seconds, and there's an ad in front of it. Freaking.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
we'll play the ad on its own. But
I'll
just
get a different link. I'll get a different link.
yeah, just a couple of comments. Justin Channels, Unity, It's a Small World is the only song or entirety at all, excluding Oswald, the Disney company has no copyright attached to. Disney earns no royalties when the song is played.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at this. This is it's a game teaser trailer. I don't know. Let's check it out. It's minute 25 seconds. It's called Infestation 88, new Mickey Mouse horror game 2024. Okay, it's called Infestation 88.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. We thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here. There's nests. They're everywhere. We tried to take care of it ourselves, but things have escalated. The exterminators are our last hope. Please, help us before...
This looks like something that might have been created. Yeah, it's on Steam. Wish list now on Steam. Well, I mean, that looks like it was kind of rushed. It's funny that all ideas related to doing something Mickey Mouse all are like basically Five Nights at Freddy's inspired. Yeah. So Sifax is saying Mouse is a different game. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, you know, with the copyright going into public domain, it's a race. It's a race to be first. I think that's why I told you
first, but not best. I want to look at one last thing here, just because this is something that's older that you may or may not be aware of. But yeah, so you've got the gray Mickey, you've got Mickey's Mousetrap. Looks like the most professional one. But let's take a look at this. It's a movie, and I love the concept behind the movie. It's called Escape from Tomorrow.
Didn't that come out a couple of years ago? Or
hang on a sec.
Yeah. This
is the trailer for the movie Escape from Tomorrow. This was made at Disneyland without Disneyland's permission. This is a feature-length film that is weird. I've seen it like years ago when it first came out. This guy basically just went to Disneyland every day and was making a movie, but with like cameras he had secretly, and he made this film. It's about a kind of freaky Disney fan. Let's take a look at this trailer for those who've never heard of it. It's called Escape from Tomorrow. Let's check it out.
People come here because they want to feel safe. Bad things happen everywhere, especially here. You can't be happy all the time.
Something's wrong with Elliot.
There's something going on here. It's this place.
You're inside my head.
You've got quite an imagination. Just like old W himself.
Daddy, let's go home.
Escape from Tomorrowland. Okay, that was 2013. That is crazy. That I remember that from when it came out. It was kind of like a big deal on the festival circuit. And I finally got
looks
to
like
see
it was shot at both Disneyland and Disney World.
Right. So, Alan, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I love the moxie behind it. Just the sheer will to do it.
The whole idea of like, we're just gonna make them. I love that idea because one of the things I always say to filmmakers, they're like, well, how do I make my movie look expensive? Here's what you do. It's I don't need these anymore. It's location and casting. You get a really good cast of SAG actors, it's going to look like you spent money. If you've got a really amazing location like New York City, it's going to look like you spent money. So when you have the location of, well, Disneyland, that looks expensive. So kudos to the filmmakers behind that. I remember thinking it was just okay when I finally saw it because it had been built up to me as like this amazing thing. The concept is actually better than the execution. I'll just say that, which is probably true for a lot of this stuff. Again, if you're rushing to be first, you're probably not focusing on being best.
Yeah. I mean, I think the joy of watching it is just the fact that they pulled it off. And I think watching that movie, that's kind of what was going on in my mind is how did they do this? How did they get in there? Is a lot more about the making of the movie than it was about the actual movie.
Right. So like this happens a lot with indie films, just, especially films I've covered that are like out of like Sundance or Slam Dance. It's like the story behind the movie is better than the movie. Right.
Yeah.
Like, so the fact that they pulled this off is, I have to say, I admire it.
Yeah. And that they didn't get sued the hell out of it either.
No. I mean, this movie, you can see it. I mean, just go to Just Watch. You can find it to view. I mean, you can watch Escape from Tomorrow. But final thoughts on all this Mickey stuff now that the rights have come back.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm just excited the fact that it's being done. That the veil has been lifted and that people are rushing to do it. And, now this is the initial flood of people wanting to be first. And then let's see what happens over time. And this will also be the proof case because Batman and Superman are entering public domain soon.
That's further off, but I'll say this.
But it's coming. It's coming.
It is coming. It's coming. Going to come in the 2030s, actually.
Yeah.
So, but it is coming, and there are even things where if you're just slightly off model, you can kind of steal stuff. That happens in comics a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious where this all goes. My suspicion is that Disney's not going to care. They've already got the mouse. They have the design of the mouse. No kid's going to want to get merch necessarily from Mickey's Mousetrap. Yeah. But I don't think that movie is targeting kids at all, which I think is actually a good thing. That if they're not trying to trick children or families into watching Mickey's Mousetrap. It really is a novelty more than anything else. And we'll talk to the filmmakers. I did see Pooh, Blood and Honey last year. I thought it was pretty bad, but I was entertained because that movie went really dark. This one looks like a standard issue. Mickey's Mousetrap looks like standard issue slasher film that is probably entertaining. But let's go to your comments and questions.
I just want to say that the thing about Pooh, Blood and Honey was it came out through Fathom Events. And so there was definitely a market for it, and Fathom Events saw that.